What's up you guys, and welcome to another video. It's a new week and it's time for another camping adventure.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I have a familiar face with me. Andre is going to be joining me. We're doing 2 nights at a spot called Klipkrans. I believe it's about 10 k's outside Worcester and it lays along the banks of the Breede River. It is a private game farm, but they do have an abundance of birds as well. According to the website, it's just a short walk down to the water's edge where one can do some serious bird watching. Weather is a bit bonkers. It has been raining and snowing for the last few days and it's bitterly cold. So assuming you're watching this video, we've obviously survived the ordeal. Other than that, it has been a bit of a tough week, I think, for us both. So this is a great opportunity to just get out and, you know, clear the head. Priority now is to obviously get there safely and get this camp underway. Check you later.
Out in stormy weather, I might have the blues, but nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain stops hitting down. Yeah, on a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing with the rain. You will see me running, thinking
We've just arrived at Klipkrans. The drive was completely instant free. Lots and lots of snow all over the mountains. In fact, there was so much snow we were looking for the white walkers, expecting to see Jon Snow. But this is our choice. They've given us a selection between 4 sites. I think we've settled on number 23. Nice stuck away here between the trees. River's just behind the camera and there's an icy cold wind coming through. But plan now is to set up camp and get settled in. What do you think? You can just see the clouds coming in at the back there. It looks like we've got some rain, so in the meantime we've just put up the tarp, so at least we have some sort of shelter. The one tent is going to go here to the right and the other one just over here to the left. So today we're going to be rocking the Blackthorn 1 extra large. This is the same tent that I used for my solo overnighter at the baths. Last time, however, I did have the tent under the top, and although I had some heavy rain, I was still pretty covered and sheltered. Tonight we are expecting some rain and I'm completely out in the open, so if anything, tonight will be a good test. But time to set up bed. Yeah. Right, so temperatures apparently are supposed to get down to about -3, and with the mountains covered in snow, there's all that cold air coming down into the valley. Besides, we're right next to the water anyway, so we will have those cooler pockets here tonight. But this is a sleeping bag that I've been using a lot. This one will be quite familiar. This is the Traverse with a positive 5 to 10 rating. But just in case, I've got my sleeping bag inner. I've brought a duvet as well, so I'm definitely not going to get cold. And then I'm going to be rocking the Thermarest Neo Air Venture as my sleeping mat. So all in all, I think I'll be pretty fine. I'll be cozy, snug and warm, like a bug in a rug. Yay. Yeah. Okay. check this setup. So I've got the sleeping bag, I've got the duvet, I've got the pillow, little ground sheet here for my bum to swing into the tent. But look how super slick that is looking. No peasant camping for me. I can't lie to you, I'm really digging the way this tent is looking. Super slick. Everything is just looking spot on, and with that 5-star luxury bed inside, I actually can't wait to get to bed tonight. I'm going to sleep in luxury. So there's a little play park here for the kids as well, with what looks like jungle gyms and swings. There's a whole stash of briarwood as well with 2 canoes, and then just off to the left is the ablution. Clean toilets, nice clean looking showers with shower curtains. Yeah, I have to say I'm pretty impressed. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little outside section here where you can wash your dishes, and even a deep freeze with ice. And then further to the left is the river, and for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, we've heard a fish eagle. Of course, we've got a power point, we've got lights, and we have fresh water as well. It's way too dark for the other camera now, and not only is this tree in the way, but the GoPro will never pick it up. But literally the mountains just at the back here are completely white with snow. I think tomorrow morning, if we have better weather, then I'm going to try and zoom in and see if we can get some of that snow. Sky up there is looking very black, so there's definitely some rain coming, but still lots of snow all over the mountains. A little bit of a chill in the air, a bit of a bite, but we're okay. I can't get over how awesome those mountains look back there. Yes, that's awesome. Very pretty. There's just something about being next to a river. That, my friend, is the best sound in the morning, that when you know it's coffee time. Ooh, I need my spoon. There's my spoon. That you? No, this is my oak carved spoon. I told you before, a lot of stuff I buy online, and this I got in a set of 5. Same with my cookses, I got them in a set of 3.
I must be honest, when I was putting my list together, I had to Google what is cookses.
I watch a lot of the bushcraft guys, like Joe Robinette and Doug Linker, you know, all these, My Self-Reliance, all these big guys from Canada, and overseas. There's a couple of Japanese guys that I watch as well, and the stuff that they do is like 100% bushcraft. This in comparison is like 5-star glamping.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
But they go out there and they carve spoons and forks out of logs. They carve their own cookses, and you know. But that's like wilderness living, like real outdoorsmen, you know.
We didn't really have that opportunity to that real.
No, we can. There are people here that do that. There's actually clubs that do that, where you train bushcraft, how to use a bow drill and make a fire. I'd love to do that.
Yeah,
I really would.
But I'm saying, but where can you do it legally if it's not on private property? Like, I mean, because you can't
No, there's
touch
camps.
anything.
Those sort of clubs, you join a camp, and they have obviously a piece of land where they can train people to do bushcraft. But there's a lot of people who go wild camping. I know they do that up in Drakensberg.
Oh, right.
So they just pack in with a backpack. They do like a stealth overnighter, and then the next day they're out again. So they do it. But obviously here you just have to be more aware, more cautious. But the bushcraft thing I would love to do. I really would. Anyway. Sun's coming up nicely now, eh? What's happening with your coffee?
Oh, it's getting there. It's over there, huh?
Let me see if I can get some of that snow. What I have learnt about camping is, as you use your stuff, just clean it and put it away. Otherwise it becomes a chore. Use it, clean it, put it back in its spot, and that way you're always organized and you know where everything is. Some people call me organized. I call it OCD. Hey?
I'll call you Jason.
There we go. And then we just put it all away. Oh, this canister is full way. Everything has its spot. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let me say where.
Well,
A few moments later.
Nice little briar area that we've got. Nice little briar area that we've got going here, and let's take a quick look at what is for. Some mushrooms, some broccolini, and some. What? All right, take 26. We are rocking a pretty wicked braai here tonight. I'm going to be cooking on my cast iron skillet. Let's take a closer look at what's for dinner. I'm going to be doing some beef strips along with my usual red peppers and garlic. Also with that, some mushrooms, cauliflower and broccolini, and I'm going to wash that down with some chip and salad sauce. But what I have come to like and what I use quite often now are these chili flakes. Pretty wicked stuff. I love it. Oh, check how sweet this is.
Oh, you just throw this packet on the fire, don't you? You'll burn them. That's, yeah. It's a bush baby. Yeah, I've used these before. That's one. You just light the bag.
That's pretty cool. I like the way they come in these little packets. Here we go.
Oh, we're getting pyramid today.
Yeah.
Come on, Jason, light the fire.
It's a lekker braai this, eh?
That's a flipping nice. I think this is the nicest one we've had.
If I'm being honest, I like braai pits. I like to.
Oh, okay.
I like it on the ground.
Okay, so yeah.
Like when we were at Pakes.
Yeah.
I like that. Now this last one with Denise as well. It was in the ground. Cool. I like that setup.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Well done. Good
Happy
job.
days.
Your OCD can be seen in this fire.
Fire's pumping!
Yeah.
And it's time to prep supper.
Yeah.
Why do you do that here? Why don't you prep it at... Oh, you bought it...
With all due respect, Jason, you
bought it on the way here, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was made for the food list. I was made for the food list.
I forgot. So what are you doing tonight? You're going to do peppers, onions?
I've just got some beef goulash.
Okay.
The onions, the pepper. Of course, my favorite little sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
And then that's for tomorrow, red onion, of course. And then where's the... Oh, tonight's braai broodjie is with feta, cheese and biltong.
Wow.
So, you sure you don't want one, Jason?
Feta, cheese
and biltong.
And biltong.
Yep.
I might try one.
Yeah. And then I've got mushrooms. I'm going to add a few mushrooms as well. And then it's my 2 green chilies. And of course, my ultimate favorite, my sweet corn.
You know, you're the only dude I know that comes camping with 2 Pick and Pay packets.
I bought it on the way.
And wait, you've got sweet corn as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And where's the chilies? Oh, where are these chilies? Ah, and you see, I use no bag. I'm sure they get so irritated with me in the shop. Bring each of these items, make them stick the sticker on, and like.
Yeah, but now you got to take the stickers off.
That's not difficult.
And tell me, all of this food, have you got enough toilet paper? Yeah, food, you don't buy food, dude. You only rent it. You know, what goes in must come out.
Yeah, well, there's ample toilet paper in those little toilets over there, but I've got a roll.
Hey, listen, worst case scenario.
Oh, I've got
if you run out of toilet paper, you can always use the leaves of the wattle.
You know, you've got the toilet paper tree and you've got the magic guari tree. You mustn't mix up the two. My good friend Graham Dan will be able to tell you the difference between the two. But it could spell disaster if you mix it up. And I think this is the magic guari. Oh no, I'm probably talking nonsense.
I wouldn't know. I've got enough toilet paper. I'm fine. I don't know about you, dude. I'm actually quite hungry. Eh?
I am, eh? That's why I had that little sausage all the way. It's like been a long day. Like you said, long week.
Yeah, I'm ready for food. It's gonna go down well tonight.
Oh yeah, it always does. Oh yeah, even especially tonight after the week we had.
Absolutely. So in my last video with Denise, we went through to Seikabossi and I tried to show you my silky gomboy. I think this is the 240 Japanese steel awesome blade, super sharp, and it really makes wood processing super simple. Totally and utterly effortless. All right, there we go. These chili things are stunning. You'll start smelling it soon.
I love chilies.
It's a wicked piece of garlic. That, my friend, is starting to look really nice. See here? The broccolinis and the cauliflowers are now turning brown nicely. Garlic is nice and soft. Lekker! And here we go. Don't be shy. Yeah! Check it, there's Cook Sister. Oh my god. This stuff is incredible. Come on.
Oh wow. Why are you on half the size of your pan, Jason?
I'll get there, I'll get there.
I mean the sauce.
That is stunning. Supper is done. It was flippin' awesome. Andre's still busy with his, just finishing up. But in the meantime, I'm just getting the pan nice and hot, cleaning it out. And I think what we're going to do then, well, me at least, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I think Andre is going to finish his glass of wine and then eventually call it a night. I'm actually quite tired. It's been a long day. I made a video the other day on how I cook with my skillet and then clean it. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. But what I have done in the meantime, I've heated the pan, got most of the gunk out. I've just washed it out with some soap and water. I've put it back in the coals, so it's now busy getting hot and dry. That's just to help open up the pores, to make sure that there's no water that sort of sits in the pan. Just want to make sure it's bone dry, get everything evaporated out. And then once the pan is nice and warm, I'm just going to use a little bit of canola oil just to rub around inside the pan to re-season it. All right, so the pan is now nice and hot. Time to put in the oil. Essentially, you want to use an oil that has a high smoking point. Canola works fine. And I have to say, I do like to do this often. I know that you're supposed to build up the seasoning in the pan, but I don't like that black residue, that black gunk that builds up. But that's it. Just a nice thin coating. You don't really have to put it in the bottom. I do, it just looks nice and makes the pan look like new. But there we go. Look at that. Nice. So I'll just leave it to the side to cool down, and we'll do away with that. And that is it. Canola oil. Awesome. If you haven't seen that video yet about my skillet, I will leave the link down below. Check it out. See, I forgot to put this brighter. It was too dim, that's why. Oh, sorry. At least we know that.
No, you don't on purpose.
We know that the brights are working.
Yep.
That's bright. Okay, now we got light. Okay, coffee is magic. Dinner is done. Dinner was actually quite nice. It's been a great first day. Weather-wise, we expected a lot worse, and it's actually turned out to be a perfect evening. We've got a full moon. We've got just a few clouds in the sky. It's actually a lot warmer than we thought. I've even lost the jacket. And tonight I may even just sleep under the duvet, not even inside the sleeping bag. But thus far, I have to say I'm very impressed. And it's turned out to be a super awesome evening. But other than that, it's now coffee time. And then we're going to call it tonight. So we will see you in the morning. Cheers, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Morning, guys. Tuesday morning. I think we've woken up to what sounds like a nice morning. Absolutely no issues last night at all. I didn't even sleep in the sleeping bag, just under this duvet. And I have to say I slept perfectly snug. It was nice and warm, and I actually had a good night's sleep. I can hear Andre's up, and I think it's time for a cup of coffee. It's a bit far away, but you can just make it out, the big mountain at the back there, capped in snow. The camera doesn't really pick it up. It's too far to zoom, even with this one. But from here, pretty thick snow. Loads of mountains off to the right also completely covered, but way too far for the camera. Such a pity. I switched out to this camera because the lens is a little bit better. At least now I can zoom across the river, and what I'm looking at looks like lake cabins and some sort of elevated structure. I'm not too sure what that is. It could be some sort of obstacle course maybe for team building. Could even be some sort of lookout platform. Perhaps there's animals down there in some sort of enclosure. I don't know. But it's pretty awesome. It really is an awesome spot. In fact, just over here to the left, just a little bit down there to the left, we have also what looks like some sort of residence. Houses. Maybe it's the owners, that's where they stay. I don't know. But truly spectacular place, this, and I can understand why people come here so often. Definitely recommended. Let's take another look at what we're having for breakfast today. Surprise, surprise, my red peppers and garlic, a few pieces of bacon, some cheese, some eggs on a bun. I'm going to rock out some of the sauce again, and no surprise here, my chili flakes. Lekker! Let's take a look at what Andre's doing for breakfast. I see some mushrooms. What are those?
That's my half a red onion,
Onion?
green pepper, garlic clove, bacon of course. And yeah, I might just make myself a lunch again with 2 rolls, put some of that on rolls as well.
Is this breakfast? No eggs?
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
I've got some eggs as well, yes. Yum.
I'm telling you, look at that. Hey? That is a wickedly hot breakfast.
Unintended.
Let me check these guys out. Pan is still fire hot. Okay.
Impressive.
Breakfast is done and dusted, and it was awesome. The only thing I realized when everything was said and done, I totally forgot to use my sauce. So disappointing, to say the least. But other than that, that was a wicked breakfast, eh? Wicked breakfast. Anyway, it's getting overcast. I'm desperately in want of a coffee, so I'm going to have myself a coffee. Dishes are done and packed away, and then I think we're just going to walk around and explore this place a little more. The owner of the farm, he's a wine farmer. He actually just popped around to say hi, and he tells us that they have what was it? Blue wildebeest and zebra and springbok.
Yeah.
I think that's about it, eh?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, we'll take a walk around, see maybe we can get some animals. But until then, I have a date with Jacobs.
I know you eat a lot, it's okay. And there are mosquitoes as well.
Oh! I just had a coffee overflow.
Yeah, it's time for the lot.
Poetic justice. Oh, what a mess.
Oh,
Ay.
okay, for the blooper reel.
Oh no.
And you probably weren't recording it.
I am. I actually am.
And you got me like banging on the deck here like a mad thing.
Dude, what a cock up. Hey. Awesome spot this. Not only the campsites, but also these tented cabins. Quite a few of them actually, all situated along the banks of the river. Price wise, I have absolutely no idea, but I will leave the link down below in the description. Click on the website and you can check out their rates there, but definitely recommended. I'm trying to block out as much of the wind noise as possible, but you can see they've had plenty of rain. The Breede River is full. Site number 20 just below us is completely flooded, and with all the snow on the mountains, I would imagine it's just a matter of time before that comes down and raises the level even more. But lots of rain this season. I haven't seen any animals other than the springbok when we came in last night, but there's definitely evidence. Plenty of these Kurt cracknels scattered about, and obviously very fresh. 1st of September today, springtime baby, colors popping up everywhere. Alright, it's about 1 o'clock, it's lunchtime, and for lunch today we are going to be preparing a very complex menu. On the menu for today it is 2-minute noodles and cup of soup. Classic.
We're not cutting.
Classic.
Oops. We're not cutting. This is going into the reel. If not, I'll put in the comments. You've been warned, Jason Kemm. Mr. AK, J Pro 5.
What's nice about the soup is not only does it give it a nice taste, but it also makes it nice and thick and creamy. It's just a better 2-minute noodle experience, I think. Anyway, that can sit for a bit, thicken up, and that's lunch.
You chuck your flavour back of the way.
In the bin.
Oh. What flavour was it?
Mushroom, I think.
Serious?
Peas and mushroom, I think. I don't know, I can't remember.
Is the plastic bag still? Oh, okay.
There we go.
Chicken flavour, perfect.
Chicken.
Awesome, I need that.
Is it chicken flavour?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I thought you meant the soup.
No, I wanted this little. I wanted this. So I'm making a big pot of soup, as you can see. I'm gonna eat for so I don't want to use another packet unnecessarily. I'm using chicken today. I'm
going to steal some of your
yeah,
salt.
of course you can.
We went to, myself and Andre, we did...
Myself and Andre.
Yeah, I'm talking to the camera.
I apologize.
Myself and Andre, we did 2 nights at Fish Eagle River Lodge. And I showed you these. Little salt and pepper set that you can get from Cape Union Mart. Oryx. Gemsbok salt. Gemsbok salt. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, this wind is picking up now. That bucky that keeps riding up and down here.
Yeah, I think the wife was in it this time. I think maybe just doing security checks, eh?
Really?
I think so, but it's all of them like, oh, maybe to do a random check, like, which is a good thing, you know.
Do you think maybe they're checking up on us? Because remember, we didn't go to reception, nothing.
Well,
And
you asked them,
they,
well, they didn't come and say anything to us.
no, but I mean, they're checking up on us to make sure that we are behaving and we haven't
Yeah, that is
taken
what-
wood. And
That is well, I'm sure, but fuck, how do they count it? Do they know where the missing bags are on that part? I mean, you know, it's going to be quite a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I, my friend, am going to...
Sleep.
No,
Yes, you are.
no, I'm just going to sit and chill now.
Okay, don't you have the mattress, please? Put the pump properly.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to sit and chill now.
Yeah, I'll come and join you when I'm done with my soup.
And
Good food cannot be rushed, I believe.
I think let's start the fire at about
6 o'clock.
4ish, because that wood burns long. Eh?
Well,
So again, I don't know what's happening in this weather.
yeah, but I mean, but 4 is already 20 past 2, dude.
Well, we almost went for a walk, remember? That was all of 10 minutes, and then we decided, no, we need to eat.
I wasn't the one who...
I actually walked further than you today, just for the record.
Ooh.
There we go. There she starts getting up.
Yep. Yeah, nice fire. Nice hot fire. Guess that's potentially cooking on this grill again.
Yeah, I think so. Last night I think we just didn't have enough coals. But I mean, look at the amount of wood we've got now.
Absolutely.
This morning my coffee went up like a volcano. I threw my pot of water out on the ground. Things tend to happen in threes. The fire's really blasting now, and I want to show you what's for dinner. So I'm going to have to do this quickly before I end up losing my bag as well. Straightforward, very simple. Just some salted butter, a bun that's left over from this morning, 2 eggs, some corned meat, surprise surprise, red peppers and garlic, and hopefully this time I don't forget the chip and salad sauce. But that's the plan for tonight. Nice and easy, simple, straightforward. There's some rain coming, so we've lit the fire early and hopefully we can get done before the rain comes. There we go. Dinner is served. Right, all packed up, in bed and ready to call it a night. Night, guys. See you in the morning. I really hope that you guys can hear that. It's now just before 3 and we have a huge thunderstorm overhead. The ground is literally shaking with the thunder. We've got heavy lightning, heavy rain. Even the car alarm went off a few minutes ago. So far, thankfully, the tent is holding up. I haven't heard from Andre, so I'm hoping that he's okay. But it's pretty intimidating. It's pretty scary, but I don't know if you can hear that. But it's pretty awesome as well. Let's hope we survive the night. Morning, guys. It's been quite an eventful night, a wild night actually, other than the huge thunderstorm that hit us at about 1, 2. Here closer to 5 the wind picked up and I had to take the tarp down before it blew away. So right now the wind is really strong, it's really pumping, but I do need to get up and grab a cup of coffee. Woo! I don't know if you can hear me. Wow, there's maybe way too much wind noise, but we actually ducked here behind the deep freezes and whatever at the ablution just to find some sort of shelter from the wind so we can at least light the stoves and have a coffee and make some breakfast. But this wind is out of control. It's like these violent gusts coming through, and I think a little bit later breaking camp is going to be interesting yet challenging. So let's try and get this coffee on the go. It's coming in gusts. It's coming in gusts. That's the problem.
It's the river that's very current, eh?
I can imagine. So this is coffee attempt number 1. That's assuming A, I can actually get the stove lit, and B, things don't blow away. Let's see how this goes. Hold thumbs. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to definitely hold on to this though. Oh, I can't believe how extremely aggressive this wind is. We haven't had any wind for the last 2 days. Well, maybe a little, but nothing like this. Sky is completely black. Looks like more heavy clouds rolling in. River is chaos. It almost looks like rapids. Hey, we're camping now. It's so hard to film or do anything. With this wind you have to just hold on to everything. If I'm not holding the tripod, I'm holding everything up here. Sun's up. Must have been a nice sunrise. And I think this is the first time that's like been colder the last 2 days. It's a lovely morning except for the wind. wind is just relentless. Anyway, breakfast today, it's again the oats, and I think Andre's doing this. Man, this is difficult to film. The wind is just swirling around here. But I managed to get it done. Don't know what's happened to Andre, he just disappeared. But I think once breakfast is done, time to pack up and head out of here. Seems like this wind is just getting worse. Oh. After breakfast I'm going to start packing up, but I'm not even going to bother filming it. I'm going to be hanging onto the tripod all the time, so once we've packed up and we're in the car, then we'll get back to you. But listen to this wind. Yeah. Crazy! Well, we finally managed to pack up camp. I didn't film anything because the wind was just too relentless. But all in all, it has been an awesome experience. Seriously wicked spot, this Klipkrans. I will leave all their details down below, check it out. But for now, it's the drive back to Cape Town. Probably take us about an hour 20. As always, Andre, thank you for joining me.
Jason.
Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please support me. Smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Cheers and bye.